morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. I'm just waking up and, well, I woke up like an hour and a half ago, but it is Saturday. This morning we had plans to go play pickleball with some friends, but it's raining. I thought that it would like rain a little bit, like a little tiny sprinkle, and that would be fine, but it's kind of going. So I don't really know what that means for our plans. Ryan and I texted our group chat and was just like, oh, here, my friend just responded. They kind of said the same thing that we were thinking of, like maybe grabbing breakfast or coffee or something along those lines. So I think that's probably what we're gonna do instead, which means I actually have to get ready because I was planning on not fully getting ready, because whenever I work out I don't like fully get ready, but that's okay, we can shower pretty quickly. So the plans are kind of changing, but I am excited for a little bit of a rainy day, which is very nice. I also just finished my book last night, so I need to pick up a new book, which I think is going to be Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. You guys have already seen any of the books that I'm reading right now. You've seen them in the reading vlog that you've seen. So if you haven't checked out the reading vlog, feel free to check that out. For me, I have no idea what I'm gonna read yet. So that's probably what I'm thinking, just because I just got it from the library. So that's the plan right now. It's only 7:30, so we have tons of time before we actually like need to get out of the house or like go do anything anyway. I just made myself my latte because I wasn't sure if my friends were gonna wanna go get coffee. And so then I was like, I'll at least make myself a coffee, and if we do go, I can just like socialize. I've been really enjoying my coffees at home lately. Every time I go to a new place, unless I really like the place, I kind of end up getting almost a little disappointed by the coffee, and I think it's just because at home I know exactly how I like it and I've gotten used to this coffee specifically. Not that other places are bad, it's just it's what I'm used to now. So I've been loving that I've loved this. So I'm gonna go work with Ryan to figure out what we want to do, and then that way we can put our suggestions in the text, and then we'll see what we get up to. Tomorrow we have some plans too. We have running and we have brunch with Ryan's parents plus his sister and her new boyfriend. So we're gonna get to meet him and like just hang out with the whole family. They don't live in LA, so they only come every now and then. And so when they do come, we really try to, you know, obviously be there and like make time for them. So anyway, good morning, hi, and welcome to the vlog. I just got back from breakfast with some friends. So we were supposed to play pickleball like I was telling you guys, but it started to rain. Now it's not raining, so it was just like a morning thing, but that's exactly when we were going to go play. So instead what we ended up doing is going to one of my favorite coffee shops, and we just got coffee / breakfast there. It was so good. I love that place. It's a place that has the really good breakfast burritos. So that was fun. And now we're headed off. I'm gonna go over to Michael's. I think I was saying earlier, as we're getting toward the end of the year, I want to try to get a new notebook. And Michael's last year is where I got my notebook, and it was like $7. And I love the notebook that I have. I like the size of it. I like the page weight. Like, I like everything about it. So I'm gonna head over to Michael's and see what they have, because hopefully they'll have something similar. And then from there, I think that we'll probably just head home. Ryan keeps saying how much he likes the new console and like wicker shelving that I set up. I think that was in the last vlog, but I'll show you guys again if you guys want when I get home so you can see what I'm talking about. But he like walked in today after we got back from coffee, and he's like, man, I really like it in here. And I'm like, it always feels like a success when I kind of like redecorate something without him being there, because I obviously want his input. I want him to like the house too. But when I do it right and when he likes it, I'm like, yes, like we're both happy. This is so great. So he's playing Xbox now. Usually when he plays Xbox, I really like to read, because it's just like a fun way for us to hang out together without hanging out, if that makes sense. Like do our own things, but in the same room. Maybe when I come back, if I don't quite feel like reading, then I will do the journal stuff, like start setting up my bullet journal, but we'll have to see. Depends on if I get a notebook or not. Let's head over to Michael's and let's see what we get. Oh, and also I actually just bought my friend. So my friend is moving into his very first apartment, which I'm so excited about. He's always lived with his parents because it was just easy to live with his parents. They have like a slightly bigger house, and so he always had his own space and the whole thing. But he's at a point where he was like, I want a new apartment. And I've known my friend since like 2009. Like we've been friends for a very long time. And he's always the person who like takes me to Disneyland, takes me to Knott's Berry Farms, like always is like a very generous friend. And I've never really been able to find a way to repay him. So I'm so excited. I bought him a brand new Nespresso machine, and I really hope he likes it. He was debating between a Keurig and an espresso machine and was thinking about eventually getting both, but I wanted to just like intervene and get one of them, because moving can be very expensive, especially in a situation like he is where he has never moved out before. So he has no furniture, so he's buying everything brand new. So anyway, so excited. I just ordered that. It was only $100. It was on sale, so I was very happy. But anyway, those are all of the updates, like for real now. So I'm gonna head over and I'm going to go to Michael's and let's go see what we get. Okay, it's a bit later, but I wanted to show you guys, I ended up picking up this journal, which is effectively the same thing as what I have used this year. This is my current reading journal slash, like, I don't know, it's like a planner and reading journal at the same time, but this is the same one. It's from Michael's. It's called Artist Loft, and it was $7.99, so honestly pretty cheap. I decided to go for this like brown color. They actually had this exact same one this time around, but I wanted obviously something a little bit different. I was realizing I should have picked up a second journal, which would have been my journal for like, I do like daily journaling. I always have two journals, which is like my planner and then my daily journal, and I just completely forgot, but that's okay. We'll pick up another one another time. But I wanted to show you guys what I've done so far because I started to kind of like do things like spreads in it based off of what I liked this year, and I really like the way that the spreads turned out so far. I'm also going to show you guys a comparison of what I did last year. So here is the current journal and here is the new one. This is my 25 and 25, and I was just like pasting. First of all, let's just acknowledge the fact that I haven't read nearly enough of the things that I put on here, but that's okay. But anyway, I was just pasting them onto here, but I thought that this would be a more fun way to do it. And then on top of it, I couldn't really figure out how to get 26 little squares and make them all fit unless I really downsized all of this. So I think this was a cuter way to do it. I have 26 books on these various shelves, and then I'll color them in as I read them. I still have to select the books, but I'm waiting until the new year to do that. And then this, I basically kept the same. This is my reading goal tracker and then my 25 favorites. So every single month I'll pick a favorite book of that month. The way that I did it here is I made a key, and then basically like that month it was like a certain color. So instead of doing that, I kind of changed it up, and on my 2026 favorites I kept the same layout, but I wrote the actual month, and so this will be the key for all of this. Also, sorry if you hear the dishwasher, it is running. But yeah, instead of having this key, I will have it here, and then that will also bleed into my genre tracker, which I had forgotten to do last year, so it's all the way over here. I got rid of this monthly tracker because this tracks the number of pages that I was reading, but I just kind of felt like it was redundant. But this genre tracker will be the same, so I kind of just did it exactly the same, and I color coordinate based off of this as well. Last but not least, I did keep this the same too. This is my series tracker. This is the only series I'm carrying over from the previous year. My series tracker is kind of all over the place last year, but I am not continuing ACOTAR or Fourth Wing. I finished Hunger Games. I'm not continuing We Were Liars. So basically I just kind of made this a little bit better. And then I started with my January 2026 spread, and I haven't written anything in it. I just wrote out the dates, and then this is usually where I put some kind of like upload schedule, like what videos I want to get out. And then same kind of idea here. I started this so that I can kind of passively do this over the next few months. I don't know what habits I want to keep track of yet, so I left that blank. For example, I'll do like water, working out, something like that. And I only did 2 of these so far, and that was it. I just haven't finished anything else. So that's the reading journal for right now. I'm kind of tired of doing the journal though, so I think I'm gonna take a break from it, but that's also why I was excited to start it early, because then I can, you know, do it passively, whereas I felt like I kind of was able to do it passively last year, but I did start it like way later, and so by the end of it, I was kind of like wanting it to be done. In theory, I could just do it month by month, but I don't know, it's kind of fun to like start the new year with it already finished. That's what I've been working on. I'm gonna go put all these supplies away. Ryan said that his friends are thinking about going to go play pool round 3, but I have no idea if I want to join or if he's actually going because he's taking a nap right now. So I think that I need to maybe make myself some food. Again, sorry for the dishwasher. It's probably pretty loud, but I think I'm gonna make myself some food, or I think I have some leftovers. And if that doesn't sound good, then maybe we'll just go get food somewhere, because I've been a little bit lazy with making my food, which I shouldn't be, but I have been. Tomorrow I have a run early in the morning because I want to make sure that I could do the run and then also be back on time so I can properly get ready. And then we're gonna go meet up with Ryan's family for brunch at Ryan's parents' house. It's gonna be at like noon though, so it's kind of like a late brunch. So anyway, that's the plan for right now. I kind of want to go do something different too. I was thinking about maybe going to like a library or something along those lines, so maybe we'll do that in a little bit. I kind of want to like go get a different book because I was originally gonna read Atmosphere because it is on Libby. It's like available right now. but I think that I'm kind of in the mood for more of like a mystery thriller just because of the season that we're in and the fact that it's fall now. So I think I might look through my 25 and 25 so I can like figure out what books maybe I could start to knock off that list and actually get to some of those books, because the whole reason I put all of these books on this list is because they were all books that I was interested in. So I know I have a few thrillers and things like that. I think Bunny is considered a thriller, and then The Paris Apartment also. So I don't know, we'll probably get to some of these. I've also been meaning to read A Man Called Uva, I always say it wrong, A Man Called Uva for so long, and that needs to be read before we end 2025, because if I end it, I have these like little envelopes that I made, and in this like monthly books one, I've just literally had a cutout of that book because I plan on pasting it into this journal at some point. It's been here for months. We gotta get to that. Anyway, that's the update. I'll update you when I know what we're gonna end up doing because I have no idea. You guys will be the first to know. Update. I ended up getting Taco Bell, which is just like one of my favorite foods. I know. I got a Crunchwrap Supreme and a cheesy gordita crunch. It's like my go-to order. I love it so much. So I'm gonna eat this and I'm going to watch some TV, and then I was helping my friend kind of like pick and choose some furniture because he's moving into that new spot. And I also went online to look to see if any of my libraries near me that I'm a part of have both Bunny by Mona Awad and The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. And sadly, all of them have one or the other. So I don't know which one I want yet, but I'm gonna try to go maybe to a library if it's open by the time that I'm ready to go. So we'll see, because they do close early on the weekends. Otherwise, we could probably get it on the Kindle too, but sometimes it's fun to read a physical book. Anyway, that's a new plan. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna eat while my food is hot, and then we'll see what else we get up to today. Okay, I just got ready and we're gonna head out actually shortly. I didn't end up going to the library today because I wanted to, but Ryan said that him and his friend were going to go get some desserts, maybe like ice cream or crepes or something like that. So I'm gonna tag along and we're gonna all go to Pasadena and just kind of peruse, see what we see. So I just got ready and I was actually doing some more of this reading journal. I got through the month of February, so we're making some progress already, but we're gonna pack everything up now, put it back in the office, and we're gonna head out. And I think his friend is gonna be here in like a couple minutes, so we're gonna head out and go to Pasadena. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. It's running day. I'm actually, for once, running on time. Normally when we're headed out to go on our runs, I'm always running late. It's 7:02 right now, and I'm heading over to, so today we're running in Santa Monica. We meet at a friend's house, and then from there we walk down to the beach. Takes like 15 minutes, so we wanted to get there early because initially I had a time constraint. I don't have a time constraint anymore, but another friend has a time constraint too, so we still want to like be running on time so that she can make it to her things and then the rest of us can get coffee. I originally had brunch planned with Brian's family because his sister is supposed to be in town, but his mom got the date wrong, so it's actually next weekend. Yesterday, just to kind of recap you on what we did, since I have a little bit of time. Yesterday, one of Ryan's friends, I wanted to go to the library, but then Ryan was like, oh, one of my friends says that he wants to hang out. So I scratched the idea of the library, and instead we went over to Pasadena and we kind of like tried to look at a bunch of different dessert places, but we ended up just getting gelato. It was really good. I got I don't know how to pronounce it, stracciatella, however you pronounce it. It's like the chocolate chip ice cream. And then I got coconut. I've been loving getting a coconut base gelato lately. I don't know why. It's just it's different than coconut ice cream in my mind, at least. What else? And then we just came home basically, but we were with him from like 6 to 9, and I've just otherwise been working on my book journal. Started a new book this morning. I finally started The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, which it's been good so far actually. I don't know why I've been putting it off for so long. I've wanted to read that book for literal years. So here we are reading it finally. And since we have no brunch planned, because usually if we hang out with Ryan's parents, it turns into an all-day affair every single time. Like we say it's not going to, and then it does. So today, I think I don't feel, now that I have The Paris Apartment on my Kindle, I don't feel the need to go to the library, but if we feel it, we will do it. Sometimes I like am not reading a book actively, so then I'm like, I just kind of like want to be around books so that I can get like excited about reading again. Then this morning I just picked it up
And I was just like, I'm just doing it. Like, we're not giving ourselves an option. We're gonna start reading this book. And now I'm into it. And so now once I've started a book, then it's fine. I'm into it. It's just, starting a book is kind of hard sometimes. So yeah, basically all that to say, I have no idea what we're getting up to today, but I'm gonna be better at vlogging. I feel like ever since I came back, like when I was in Europe, I had the routine of like vlogging while I was out, giving you guys a recap, and then just like vegging out on the couch or on the bed or whatever. Now that I'm back, I am not in a routine of vlogging anymore because here I don't do as much as I was doing there out of the house. So if I'm not vlogging in the house, then like what am I vlogging, you know? But I keep forgetting that, I don't know, it's a different type of routine, I suppose. So I have to get back into my routine. But anyway, I don't want to end up making myself late. So we're gonna head off. We're gonna go to Santa Monica. I'm actually excited to go somewhere different today, especially since I don't have a time constraint anymore. So let's go and let's go do our run. I have no idea how much I'm gonna do. I've not been keeping up with my exercise lately, so that's been a thing, but we'll get to it. Let's do our run.
Hello you guys, it's been a second since I last checked in with you. What did I tell you guys about last? I don't even remember, but I was going over to the library, picked up The Paris Apartment. They actually said online that this book was in the fiction section. I have a really hard time with this particular library. I don't know why, but it said it was in the fiction section. I saw one Lucy Foley book in the fiction section, but it wasn't this one. And I was like, you know what? There has to be like a mystery section. I think they recently reorganized the library because there used to be this like top story. There was nothing up there and it was so depressing. And now there's fiction, there's a whole mystery section, which is so nice. So I was actually really bummed because I didn't see it in the fiction section, but I didn't even notice the whole mystery section at first. So I walked over there eventually and I found this book and a couple of others. So I'm glad that I found it there, but also they need to recatalog on their website because it says that it's in the wrong section. So I'm only like 30 pages into this book. Aside from that, I've just been chugging away on the reading journal slash like planner. I don't know what it is about these types of like arts and crafts. This is my old one, but you can kind of like get a sense of what I'm talking about. I'm basically like recreating all of these, but for my new journal, and I've been just like throwing up a YouTube video and like it's kind of mindless. It's so fun. Like it's very peaceful in a way. So I got all the way to like the middle of June or something. So I took a pause on that and now we're here. So I think I'm gonna do some reading and kind of just hang out. I think Ryan literally just got home, so he's probably gonna walk through the door right now. Let's do some reading and let's see what else we get up to for the rest of the night. Wow, okay, well, it's almost 9 o'clock and I'm getting so tired. I don't know why I feel like I've been getting more and more tired lately. Maybe I'm waking up. I did wake up early today, so I guess maybe that's part of it. I am trying to wake up at 5 again and like get back into that routine because when I came back from my trip, I feel like, whoa, that was a crazy noise. I felt like I kind of was a little bit jet lagged, like not completely, but just enough where I was waking up early. And I really missed waking up early. I feel like it's really taken me a long time to get back to a routine like that because I used to consistently wake up at like 5:30ish. So I think I'm gonna try to wake up early for the next like week or so, just like see if that changes anything for me. Maybe even like, I don't know, try to go do something a little bit different in the mornings instead of just reading, but we'll see. With all that being said, that means I do need to be going to bed around 9ish so that I can be waking up on time and like feeling energetic. If I don't feel energetic, then like also I don't have to wake up early, but it would be kind of nice. Anyway, we're gonna try our best, but that does mean I am going to head off to bed. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry if it was a little short. I don't know why, at least from vlogging it, it feels like it was short, but I don't know. Like, I haven't like uploaded any of the footage, so I have no idea, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for being here and watching and being a part of my lives. I love talking to you guys and love posting on this channel and just, yeah, love being with you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos as well. If there's anything that you guys ever want to see, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I always love to hear your suggestions and opinions and all of the things. That is all for tonight and for this weekend. I'm gonna head off to bed and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.